News flash. Team Holcim PRB score top points, winning leg 1 of the ocean race. Kevin Escoffier's Swiss flag team won the opening leg with a battle behind for second place with 11th Hour Racing Team and Team Malizia. Skipper Kevin Escoffier, a veteran of the ocean race who is now leading Team Holcim PRB, steered his boat over the finishing line off Mindelo, Cabo Verde, just after 0100 local time on Saturday morning, to win leg 1 of the ocean race. Team Holcim PRB finished at 0201:59 UTC for an elapsed time on the leg of 5 days, 11 hours, 1 minute, and 59 seconds. Escoffier and his team led for the majority of leg 1. The winning move came in the midst of an intense tacking duel on the second day and night of the race, with Holcim PRB and 11th Hour Racing Team zigzagging their way along the Spanish coast, beating into the teeth of a fierce westerly that had already caused some damage on Holcim PRB. Then, 11th Hour Racing Team reported a torn headsail during one of the maneuvers that forced them to slow to recover the sail and rig a replacement. That small moment was all Escoffier and his crew needed to make the pass. As the first boat into the Atlantic, Holcim PRB was able to leverage that tiny advantage into a lead the team would never relinquish. In the fast downwind sailing conditions towards Cape Verde, the team was invincible, sailing fast and low. Escoffier kept his boat positioned between the opposition and the finishing line, and there was no possibility to pass. It was a masterful performance after those worrisome first hours in the Mediterranean, where the team had to confront damage to their boat. "The repairs we made have held," Escoffier said on the last day of the leg. "There are some small details that we will have to review. We will check the boat at the finish, especially the fittings, because of the strong wind conditions we had to deal with in the Mediterranean, but nothing serious. We will have plenty of time to fix everything in Cape Verde." Behind, Charlie Enright and his 11th Hour Racing Team are well positioned between Team Malizia and the finishing line. There is less than 20 miles between the two boats, certainly under 1 hour of sailing at these speeds, but with the finish less than 3 hours away, a second-place position for the American team is on the cards. As the leading VO65s made their jibe to the west to close in towards Cape Verde, the podium contenders have fallen in line, and its Wind Whisper Racing Team, who have led since the fleet cleared the Strait of Gibraltar, ahead of Team Yo-Yo and Mirpuri Foundation Racing Team. "We expect to finish in Cape Verde on Saturday afternoon/evening," said Team Yo-Yo skipper Jelmer van Beek. "Before the start, some veterans of the ocean race told me that the finish will come sooner than you expect, and they are fully right. Even without a lot of sleep, time flies. We found some good breeze and a nice change in wind direction at the African coast. We are now aiming straight for the finish and overtook Mirpuri on the tracker. But a lot of things can still happen in the last 24 hours. So everyone keeps pushing the boat." Rankings at 0200 UTC, the 21st of January 2023. IMOCA. 1. Team Holcim PRB, winner leg 1, 5 days 11 hours, 01 minute 59 seconds. 2. 11th Hour Racing Team, 51.3 miles to finish. 3. Team Malizia, 20.0 miles to leader. 4. Biotherm, 255.9 miles to leader. 5. Guide Environment Team Europe, 281.0 miles to leader. VO65. 1. Wind Whisper Racing, 218.2 miles to finish. 2. Team Yo-Yo, 51.7 miles to leader. 3. Mirpuri Foundation Race Team, 129.6 miles to leader. 4. Austrian Ocean Race Team Genoa, 145.1 miles to leader. 5. Ambersail 2, 173.6 miles to leader. 6. Viva Mexico, 816.7 miles to leader.
Toi les gars plus bas, et 0,7 moins vite. Ouais. Lui
il a 24,5 et nous on est à 23 litres.
D'ailleurs, the end of the watch for Sam and me, but nice sailing condition. We are downwind, 20 knots of winds, between 20-25 knots of boat speed.
The last day coming into Cape Verde, so we should get it tonight. And it's been a nice trip so far, we're leading, so hopefully we can hold that to the finish.
Even if they are like newer boat projects, the teams are, you know, with experienced sailors on board. So.
You alright?
Yeah, you.
That's what I drink.
Come on.
I feel like doing that night. Get up the wheel. Little windshield. Yeah. Out in the weather.
I keep thinking.
Yeah. You go lie down and think about big boats to be headed wind angles.
Some pasta carbonara. Well,
You feel like you earned it? Tell me about your last 4
yeah.
hours.
It's been quite full on. Like, we're trying to dive on the right shift, and then it's kind of like every time we're diving, then the wind go back. So it's like we try to do our best. It can be frustrating at times, but you need to keep pushing. There are still like a lot of miles to go to the end, and you know, we need to play our cards and keep pushing the boat hard and try to minimize mistakes. I was kind of expecting it, you know, like at the end, even if they are like newer boat projects, the teams are, you know, with experienced sailors on board. So.
You alright?
Yeah, you. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Where did it end up? Shit. I lost my fast.
No, down line.
Yeah, I know.
We just broke our starboard coil down line. 2, 1, hold. There's a lot of force on it. Most totally under control. We're just going to jibe, use the other coil, and try to fix it. Luckily, we have most of the other jibe left. Thank you. We carry a spare downline. So basically there's a rope purchase system that pulls the foil and holds the foil down, out. And the cover broke where it holds in like a rope stopper. And the cover split so the whole thing's seesawed in. So we carry a spare one, so I'm just going to change it out, but it's a bit of a fiddle because you've got to get a pin out, then you've got to remouse the 6-to-1 purchase system inside the foil which is moving.
Plenty of room in there to play around too.
Yeah, and then in a space of about half a square metre, you know, the normal boat stuff.
They say it's tight.
Wait, the upline off?
Upline is on.
Down. Okay. I'll just check that, then I'm gonna cover screw the cover plate back on, then we're good, okay? Okay, I'm on the KJ, okay? Okay, nice one. Just leave it on the winch for a bit, because the rope's brand new, okay? 400 million degrees in that little hellhole. Can you keep off the plate that exposes the 6-1? Yeah. So you're up and in and up and down?
Yeah, unfortunately we're forced to stay on starboard on a horrible ship. And probably everyone at home is watching wondering what the hell we're doing. But now we should be good to go again. Jack's done a nice job with sport. So we'll get back in phase and keep chipping away. Yeah. Bang better than Miyagi dough when you're downwind at 20 knots.
Saying that we should finish all at the same time as Jaju and Wind Whisper, but let's see, we have 24 more hours to go, another jibe to do, the A4 to hoist, so let's see. We just put the A4 up. I think it's time to go downwind finally on the trade winds, heading to Verde is there, so we still need to jibe tonight, and then one jibe and go. Just a few hundred miles left to the finish. We have been making some gains, but I think up to the end it's gonna be like bow to bow, match racing to the finish, so should be fun.
Some soul to the boat. Maybe then it's easier to sail alone when you have lots of good memories with the boat, or good times before.
Yeah.
I think the boat was a little bit without soul in the Route du Rhum for me. Like a naked place. It's like a restaurant that just get created.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a vibe yet.
The good news is that since yesterday we are gaining a lot on Holcim on the 11th hour. Finally, since we are full VMG downwind, we are in this situation, so it's of course it's very good because we knew since the beginning that our boat is a bit, not a bit, is a lot different than the other boats, so we are losing sometimes and gaining some other times, but we didn't really have the opportunity to realize that we are really able to gain in downwind situation because we didn't have so much like that. So it's of course it's a good news.